Okay, 1 minute. I want you to find someone else to talk to rather than the first session. And you have got 1 minute. I want you to define what collaboration really means to you personally, and are you good at it? So can you just find someone now? You have literally just got 1 minute because I'm a 15-minute time slot. Okay, off you go. Are you good at it? Okay, stop. Thank you. Yeah. Now, normally in a presentation, I actually sort of ask for people to volunteer their interpretation of collaboration and whether they're good at it. But I haven't got time today. But what I can guarantee is what you have all come up with is something slightly different from everybody else. Because collaboration tends to be quite an overused word. And actually, it really depends on lots of factors. Your use case, you as a person, and the organisation that you work within. I just want to show you a video because I want to look at one aspect of collaboration that goes on in a meeting space, probably one of the worst places to actually try and manage out collaboration, a multi-purpose, high run rate meeting room. Just play the video. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay, let's get started. Hello, Don, are you there? Can you hear us? Tom, help?
Let me just check something. It's got to be in here somewhere.
Did you check the video settings?
Yeah.
Software update?
Yep.
Remote batteries?
Yep.
Video codecs?
Yes.
Audio connections?
Yes.
Input settings?
Yes.
Did we turn the camera on?
Did you?
No, did you?
Hi, Don. Can you see us all okay? Okay, so let's get started with a look at the overall objectives. To integrate all of the key features of the
Ben.
Sorry. Is that better? Ow. Okay, so here's our proposals for your brand refresh.
We're actually using Post-it notes.
I'm sure your proposals are great, guys. It's just we can't really see them.
Okay, let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Is this a bit better? Is that a bit better, guys? How's this? Okay, just give me a minute, guys, and you'll be able to see perfectly. So, that concludes our presentation. And Marie has been keeping notes, so over to her to summarise. Marie? Marie?
Do you remember who said this?
You're the one who's been taking notes.
So we've all been there in some respects. Let's move on. And technology can get in the way. If you think about it, we're actually doing a lot of this now, and we continue to do things like this: problem solving, information sharing, and relationship meetings through video. We really haven't changed. In fact, Microsoft have done an internal statistics themselves, a survey themselves. And internally at Microsoft, set up time for a meeting takes on average between 8 and 10 minutes. If more technology is introduced in the space, it can take longer. Video conferencing equipment tends not to be well utilised. Does anybody know why? Go on, tell. Yeah, probably doing other things. Yeah, distraction, too hard to set up, too hard, exactly. Remote attendees feel isolated. When you talk about collaboration over distance, it can get even more complicated. Meeting resources are hard to manage and support digitally. Yet, strategically at the top of the tree, there is more of a push to do better collaboration, a real need. Smart. They've been around for more than 25 years. They know about collaboration technologies at a very, very deep level. And it's very interesting. They've just started basically mapping a database on collaborative practices around the world. At the moment, it's more than 1,700 organisations that have participated. And what it does, it looks at the relationship between people and process and the value that is derived from that. So what have they actually found out? If you go through this process, and I do encourage you to go away and have a look at this, they actually work out a collaboration maturity scale from 0 to 100. So it maps your organisation from 0 to 100. From low, unsupported, no collaboration going on, right the way through to optimised. Can I just pose the question, where do you think of those 1,700 organisations the average actually is at the moment? Between 0 and 100? 20? 15? 10, if someone say 10? The actual, you're all pretty good actually, it's actually 24. These are the actual statistics. So almost 75% of people that have actually, or organisations that have participated in this, are actually in a lower segment. So collaboration is relatively an immature market at the moment. By the way, integrated is actually alignment with technology. The rest of the guys up here, towards collaborative and optimised, is actually relatively low. What do you think is missing from these guys and these guys? There's one single thing that these guys have got that those guys haven't. Nope. Not even that. Good guess. It's actually a collaborative strategy within the organisation. And the output, by the way, that's starting to come out is that there is a correlation between business value and actually how far along you are as an organisation and how mature you are in terms of collaboration, and how optimised you are and how integrated you are with a collaborative platform. And what they're starting to find out is that there are some outcomes happening here. Some good things, risk reduction, accelerated rates of innovation. I haven't got time to talk to you about this now, but if you think about it logically, we've been working with a lot of what we call AEC companies, architecture, engineering, and construction organisations, and moving them away from paper-based activities into a digital space for design review helps to minimise risks. So, how do we support knowledge networkers better? And Smart are looking at this very, very deeply. It's not about the smart board in a room context, it's actually about lots of different spaces. It's about continuous collaboration, not about one-off segments. So collaboration needs to be supported on a personal dimension. An idea can start in a personalised setting. Two people having an idea on a personal device in the canteen. They may then walk to a structured space, a formal space, and actually engage with more stakeholders, adding more content. They may go back to the canteen to sort of add more content or sort of adjust what's being put on. It's more of a journey. Working spaces and unstructured spaces are two others. So these are just some of the things that Smart are coming up with. Supporting problem solving, whiteboarding in a personal space. Supporting a structured space from a room dimension. The dynamics are different. It's about groups of people, not individuals. So we have room systems. It's about supporting and embedding in work process. I mentioned it earlier, architecture, engineering, and construction. Smart actually won a big award this year in the UK at the BIM Show Live, Building Information Modelling. And it's about embedding some work processes as using Smart as an enabler, not as a piece of technology to get work done. And something that hasn't even launched yet, it's launching early next year, it is probably the most simplest form of digital capture. It is called Smart Cap, and it's basically designed to replace the ubiquitous flip chart once and for all. Again, you relate these technologies to the culture of your organisation. It was nice to hear in the previous presentation that mentioned. So where next? Collaborate is a new white paper. Well, it's not a new white paper. It's been around for some time, but we've been recently updating it. There's a copy for you waiting at our stand just around the corner. Please come and pick it up. Thoroughly worthwhile and worth a read. There is a link to undertake the collaboration maturity survey, which we can give you. Very worthwhile doing as well. And of course, there's us to speak to as well. Finally, it's just a roundup video to go through in a second. This is just one piece of technology as a solution, by the way, which is Microsoft link room system to support a structured environment. So don't go away and think this is the be-all and end-all. Remember, there are different locations to support collaborative work. But just to round off, thank you very much, and just watch the end of the video.
Okay, are we all set?
Ready to go.
Don't we need to turn it on?
We don't need to. Already knows we're in the room.
Wow, so easy.
Okay, let's get this show on the road. Hi, Dom, Lorna, Helen. Can you all see us okay?
Morning, Ben. Yes, we can see and hear you all perfectly.
Okay, great, let's get started.
Did you get the updated objectives I sent you last night, Ben?
Yep, I've got them right here on my laptop, so let's just add those to the screen.
Ben, I know this is short notice, but could we move social media into the primary objectives?
No problem, let's do that right now. Let's take social media and put it down in our primary objective.
Perfect. Let's move on. So what about the new website proposals?
No problem, let's bring in Pete from design.
Hi guys.
Okay, so this is how the new website will work.
Wow, it looks great.
I've got some new photos here we'd like to include in the site design.
No problem. Why don't you share your desktop with us?
We'd like to include image data on the homepage.
This one here?
That's the one.
If you can send these across, I'll get them included today.
What about our values videos then?
Already taken care of in this area here. Okay guys, so these are the main points of the meeting agreed.
Can you email this to me, guys?
Already done.
Wonderful meeting, Ben. I think we're very happy to proceed on all fronts.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very
Ladies
much.
and gentlemen, Tim Price Walker.